All right, this is a shoulder press. Remember, this is a vertical push. So I'm doing the dumbbell version. You can do that one. You can do a machine, whatever. The principles are going to be the same. But if you're doing it with dumbbells, you want to kick them up because over time they're going to get a little bit heavier. So just kick them up like that. And the important thing here is that when you do it, you want to make sure that your joints are stacked. So the mistake that people make with pressing is that they bring their elbow back like this and then try to push up like that. But that's just not proper biomechanics, and I'm not going to tell you, explain why. But you have more of a pillar of support when your wrist and your elbow are stacked in the same line. So when I'm like this, I'm pushing the same line. The other thing that I've seen people do with the dumbbell press, and this is usually because most people that come into the gym have mobility issues, just because they don't train and you don't work on their mobility. But a lot of people press up like that. You don't want to press up. It's called an overhead press for a reason. You want to press overhead. A lot of people also do this. You don't have to do that. They don't have to touch. They don't have to clap. It actually wastes energy. So just push them up in a straight line like that. And your joints are stacked overhead. Simple as that. Once you're done, come back down. It should be good. Okay, so this is the lat pull down. This is your vertical row. Right? Vertical pull. Attachment does not matter. Does not fucking matter what attachment you use. You could use anywhere from these, the neutral ones. You can use these small ones here. You can use, these big old ones right here. This one. They all do the same shit. So it doesn't matter what attachment you use. The principle is going to be the same amongst all of them. So, when it comes to the seat pad, you want to make it so that it's snug with your feet. And then from here, watch closely, from here, you want to drive your knee into the pad. This is going to anchor you down so that as it gets heavy, it's not pulling you up, and you're going to be able to generate way more force to complete your reps. So just make sure you're driving your knees up like that. Drive your knees up, or your thighs. Drive your thighs up. And right off the bat, I'll tell you the mistake that most people make is that they pull down right in front of them like this, and they try to pull it down like that into the front of their chest. They're trying to do this. So let's say if I had this fucking handle, right, and I was doing it, they're kind of just pulling it down into their chest. And the same thing, the stacking of the joints, the joint support gets lost. You don't want to drive your elbow back so that your wrist is in front of you. You want to move it all in a straight line. With this movement, your hands are just hooks. They're just holding on, and what's actually getting the movement down right is driving your elbow back. So your hands are just hooks, drive your elbow back. So when you grab your handle, you're here, anchor yourself up, and then from here, your hands are just hooks, drive yourself back, get the bar to be right over your chest. Like this. And you see that it's the opposite of the bench press, right? As I'm coming down and my chest is up, don't collapse your chest in. Keep your chest out. Another thing that I tend to tell people is just look up at the handle, and then just drive like that. Okay, so this is a Romanian deadlift. Remember, this is the hinging movement pattern. So when you're doing the Romanian deadlift, you're not bending over, and that's going to mess up your back. What you're doing is that you're hinging. So what I would highly recommend that you do, if you're starting out and learning this movement, a lot of people get it wrong. In my experience, a lot of people get it wrong. I would do it with the bench. So go up to a bench, put your calves up against the bench, and when you hinge, you really want to push your butt back, and then just let your torso fall forward. I used to tell people to avoid this, but now I just tell them to do it. Look at your toes if you have to, and then just bow down like that. Your spine should be neutral when you do it, and your butt should be over the bench. Your calves shouldn't leave the bench. If they leave the bench, you're going to lose tension in your hamstrings, which is what this movement is trying to target. So stand up, and it's going to be important. You should be doing this on all of them, but remember to always breathe and brace. So breathe, keep your core engaged, push your butt back, hold your breath, Feel the stretch in your hamstring. It's usually right below your knee. Like that's as far as, it's not a get low contest. Go right below your knee and then from there, just come up.